Oh my goodness, I got the thing out of the way. Sorry about that, guys. What's everybody doing? Oh, a little late today. How's everybody going? What's going on? I'm sorry I'm a little late. I gotta prop you up over here for a half a second. I'm in the garage. I'm in the Oyster Cave. Bring it on home. Good morning, Dan. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Where are you from? Toledo, as in Ohio? No oysters in Toledo. But I'm glad you're here. Get this taken care of here. You know, we're high tech here. It's been raining this week. Had some serious rain this week. Good morning, Daryl. What's going on? Let me go over here. That's better that way. Screw this little guy onto here. Da, 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 da. All right. Now I just gotta go run out here and go get my extension cord. I've been working on my own little private office here, and I'm going to give you a little scoop in a half a second, but I've been a little busy, but I don't have a lot, but I'll get some updates. I don't know if we're going to go a half an hour, but we'll see what happens. I'm so happy that you guys are here. It's kind of another rainy, nasty Saturday. Welcome to the Happy Oyster Show. I'm your host, Bart Burke. I am the sole proprietor of the Happy Oyster Company, and we are having some fun bringing on home. How you doing, Zip? Good to see you. I'll be back in a half a second. I want to see if I can get this up. I had a problem with the computer. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see if I can turn that baby on again. There she goes. I'll be right back. My computer was kind of dying for juice. So there's not, I built this house, I don't know, 10 years ago. And tried to sell it and whatnot, but that didn't work. But because the economy went and took a dump. But whatever, that's irrelevant. So I'll sit you up here for a second. How's that? Oh, that's nice. That's a nice spot. That's my new. You're up on top of my new office over here. Let's just so you see what I can do here. Make sure I got this thing going here. Excuse me for a second. Dun, 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 dun. Apple takes a little bit. Startup disk is almost full. Tell me something I don't know. Let's see if this is going to work here. Am I charging? Yeah, I'm charging. I didn't have any juice. That could have been a problem. Juice is always a problem. Hey, what's going on? I see all these comments. I'm sorry. I'll be right there right now. Oh, here we go. Look at that live right now. It comes right up. Bing, bing, bing. Bring it on home. Willard, what's going on? Where do you find out about your permits? When do I find out about my permits? That's a good question. That is on my list today. I'll be right with you on that. Forest fire is burning up in Canada, BC. No riding bikes. Yuck. I heard that it's really hurting a lot of people in California. California's been getting hit, and the retail stores in California are getting hit bad because of the smoke and the air quality and the trails and the fires. And I guess it's going on in British Columbia too. So, prayers for those firefighters. Stay safe out there, boys. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the wind. Believe me, I've been there. I've done it. I got the t-shirt and all of the above. So please, I see bikes. Bring on the oysters. Yeah, there's some bikes in ours. Everybody got bicycles, don't they? I just don't fix them anymore. That's all, for a living. All right, where was I? Permits. Permits, and more permits. Okay, permits. This past week was really crazy. It was on my agenda to start to pursue the DEC permit in terms of emails and follow-up calls, and then maybe even paying them a visit. We had 7 inches worth of rain in 2 days, and the shit hit the fan kind of, not major, but a little bit. Rental houses, tenants, roof leak, water in the basement, blah, 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 blah. I had to take care of that kind of stuff. As well as fulfill my commitment with Great Gun. Oysters are growing like mad out there. Holy smokes, I can't believe how quickly they're growing and how nice they are and how nice, beautiful hard shell, deep cup, and delicious flavor. Let me tell you, if you ever get the chance to eat Great Gun oysters, make sure you right away. Bang. Try them out. I guarantee you, you will like them. Good morning from Spain. Bring it on. Oh, hola, Paul. You know, I heard something about Spain the other day. We have these crabs. They're called spider crabs, and they're really ugly. They are nasty looking. They look like they would, like something out of a science fiction movie. I'm telling you, spider crab. And they got these long legs, and there's some big ones. We got some big ones out there on the farm. They are a predator of the oysters, but they can't get in the bags. Plus, our bags are on the Great Guns bags are on the surface; they're not on the ground. But what does it cost for a dozen oysters? All right, I'll get to that in half a second now. So I was on an Instagram, and somebody posted a picture, and then somebody came. They had said that it was a delicacy. They treated it almost like a lobster in Spain, and they baked the whole spider crab. And they did their thing. So I'm asking you, Brother Paul, have you ever had spider crab? Because apparently in Spain, it's the shit. I'm tempted now that I read that to capture one of those little buggers. And I don't know, maybe look it up on YouTube and see how to prepare it. Throw that baby in the oven and let's see what happens. How about on the grill? Maybe on the grill, because do they kill it first? Do they saute it? Do they scrub it? Because it's all this gunk is all over. It's ugly. I mean, ugly. I can't believe anybody eats it. But you know what? I'll try anything once. All right, so that does that. Okay, what does a dozen oysters cost? Okay, a dozen oysters cost depends upon whether they are opened or whether they are closed. Whether you buy them at a fish market or whether you buy them at a CS1 crab smashing tool. That's a good one, Alan. I like that. Or are they sold in a restaurant on the half shell? Okay, with all the accoutrements as well as pairings with beer and wine and all that kind of stuff. On the half shell, around here, is anywhere from $200 and depends upon whose oyster it is. Anywhere from $2.50 to $3.50 per oyster. Now that's retail. Okay, so you can do the math. Now, if you go to a store, like a fish store, a fishmonger, and you get a dozen oysters there, sometimes they have a special, $1 a piece. But obviously you got to bring them home, you got to open them yourself. But you're in that neighborhood, $1, $1.25, somewhere in that neighborhood per piece. Yeah, exactly, Ford. And that's a lot of places they will give you a deal. Oh, see, Frozen's in the house. Frozen, you are on top of it, brother. Thank you. He's got something on here. Let me just see what this is. This is going to be something about how to prepare a spider crab. I got a feeling. Oh, look, how to prepare a spider crab. Hot diggity. Tony Joe is in the house. Look at you, old Sporticus looking.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the cameras over here.
Yes.
Look at how Sporticus she is. Look at it. She got her little She got her little her whale tail on. She's looking good, Tom.
I'm going.
Where are you going?
I'm going to committee a race, a sailing race.
You're going to committee a sailing race. Okay, we'll go out there and committee it up, baby. We're talking about spider crabs.
Wow.
You've seen them, right? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know they're out there in the bay. They're kind of nasty and ugly looking.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Think
Well,
it's easy, huh? Think it's easy? Yeah.
I saw it on Instagram that this guy was talking about in Spain, and then there was somebody on here that's from Spain, and we were just talking about how to prepare spider crabs, and Jimmy Frozen punched it in. God bless Jimmy Frozen.
Hey, Jimbo.
That how to prepare a spider crab. You looked it up, and there it is. How to prepare a spider crab.
You guys are awesome.
There you have it, man. So
right,
if I capture one of these, you gonna try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't put it in the pot, but I'll try it.
You won't put it in the pot. Well, I don't. That's what I was just asking. We'll find out. Jimmy Frozen says hi, TJ.
All right, Bart. I'll see you in a couple hours.
All right. Have fun. Be safe out there, okay? If lightning, get the hell out of there, all right?
I'll be on the boat.
You'll get off the boat. Get on. Get into shore. Yeah. How old is Howie? I don't know how old Howie is. Not my age, 50. I was thinking about Howie the other day. Howie's doing good. Hello from Trinidad, bring it on. Got some mangoes for me. Nice. I wouldn't mind having it. I got it. A mango spider crab salsa, mango spider crab dip. Just a thought. All right. So did I answer the questions about how much, where the permits? So I told you that I had some rain, blah blah blah. So I'm really going to start to pursue it this week. I think I'm going to hit it hard and see what happens. We'll start in with an email, a real nice, gentle email. There you go. Mango spider crab oyster spread. Maybe like on rye toast points, or a nice Italian bread, maybe. Just a thought. Hey, I think it sounds pretty good. It's a little disheartening about the permits, I got to admit. I did do some fiberglass work. I did a lot of fiberglass work last week, in between the raindrops and whatnot. I get tired of that fiberglass. Boy, it's sticky, it's nasty, it's ugly. All right. Nah. Oh, arm man. No, I don't have crabs. That was a long time ago. It's shampoo, not powder. All right, enough of that. You want to see what I did? It's really, it's basically, it's fiberglass. It's not that difficult. You slop it on. I was going to show you guys last week, but I did the part that I was going to show you, and the other part. And believe it or not, it's raining again today. Does the boat fit in the garage somewhat? No. It's 11 foot wide. I don't think it would make it in here, especially with all of that apparatus on there now. Maybe if we took it all off. To the boat. All right, to the boat. If I lose internet connection, I'm sorry. Oh, here, let me just show you my office real quick while we're here. So I built this platform right here on top of the stairs. Okay, let me roll this up for a second. Hang on. There's this dead spot above the stairs. These are the stairs that go down into the basement. Okay, and there was a dead spot on the top up here, on there. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that I keep that header, the top of this down to the bottom, to the stairs, has got to be a certain height. So I did that, and once I figured that out, then I put up the platform up on the top. I cut the railing out that went all the way across, and I redid the railing up there. So now I'm gonna have a little office. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put some a desk up in there and go from there. With the recent rains, does the boat hold water? No, because I didn't have any of the hatches open, so it all goes down the drain holes. The Oyster Dungeon. The Oyster Dungeon, like, kind of, I guess. All right. So here we go. Let me put this over. Hey, you know what? I'll just get on this ladder. So I made a mix that was a little hot. I had a little slip up with a hardener, so I had to really work fast on the other side I'm talking about. All right. So you get the idea here. We fiberglass this all in. This is all going to get painted. It needs a little sand-a-roo. Up on the top here, you can see where I missed from the fabric. Not missed, it's just it was cut short, but I'm going to put a piece that's going to go all the way wrap over the whole edge of this to prevent any water from intrusion from going into there, as well as the other side. It's going to be kind of probably a little on the messy side, because I do envision a lot of oysters going to be processed through this thing, man. I am designing this thing for the masses, and it's going to be really interesting to see how well it works. But so we got our table. Going on here with did a little different view for you. Landing table over there. I built the thing behind the pilot house there, behind the wheel there. That's gonna house. Here comes more rain. Damn it. That's gonna house. I got to fiberglass that thing too. That's gonna house the washdown pumps, as well as battery, as well as computer, because we gotta have the camera that goes into here. So I'm gonna need a new heavy-duty laptop that's going to be able to power the camera and whatnot. But that's, again, it's never ending, and I'm one guy, and I just keep going one step at a time. But I'm having a really good time in retirement, if that's what you want to call it. I cannot tell a lie, man. I am having the time of my life. Building this stuff, it's awesome. Working for Paul at Great Gun. All right, so we got the davit landing table. And then this is going to be sorting / culling table over here. We have a little spot over there where you can see where where it doesn't, the lip doesn't go across. Yeah, I will, Jimmy. And then, you know, obviously all this stuff gets thrown into here, and then it gets pushed down the pipe, and it's going to go down the, hole right there, which is the tumbler. And then it comes out on the bottom, and then it comes out, and then we're going to resurface and do what we got to do. Bada bing. Don't forget lemon butter. So, you know, this little stuff right here, like this kind of stuff, this gets a little sharp. Again, you know, you're working fast. I did the other side. I got a little bit to go yet on this, but not a lot of little stuff. The next big thing is going to be that big boy in the back, and we'll pop that off. So there you have it there. We got to get a little paint going here. We got to, you know, slow and steady wins the race. How's that? Is that good for the boat? Well, here's all the pieces because I had to cut down and then I had to go in a drink yesterday. My wetsuit is, I had to go in a wetsuit yesterday because the tide we missed it. Not missed it, was just we were working so much, harvesting so many damn oysters that the tide got away from us. And we couldn't go in the water with our waders, so we had to put on a wetsuit. Ugh. Not that I don't mind putting on a wetsuit, it's just, I just don't quite understand his whole system of fiberglass case with plastic overlay for the keys, maybe. Oh, for the laptop you're talking about. They make Frozens on top of it. They shoot the tumbler. What? Cut the guts out of the canoe. Hope the permits are in place. Oh yeah, definitely. Next year the permits will be in place for sure, I would assume. You know, I would imagine it after I start to pursue them a little bit and start to press a little bit. I should have it within a month or so. I'm guessing. I can't answer that. But fortunately enough, I got a lot of different contacts because I've been playing the game, and I've been so fortunate to meet a lot of different people and get involved with a lot of different places. I got some close ties with some hatchery guys, and I'm going to be able to get seed just about whenever it happens. And one of the hatcheries is going to be looking for places to put some stuff over winter. And when you overwinter stuff, then you get a bigger price for it in the spring because it's already been seasoned and it's overwintered, man. It's like, and then they grow like wildfire, and boom, you're harvesting them late in it, a year from now. So I could probably, I'm hoping to plant somewhere in the neighborhood of around 100,000 or so by the end, by before the snow spring falls. That's what I kind of want to start with. That'll get my system down. 100,000 oysters. I'll get the system down, and then we'll go from there. No. Harvesting is another word for killing. Oh well, I can make meat without death if you are humane. What do you mean, John? I don't understand. Harvesting. We've been harvesting stuff for years. I'm talking about sustainability. Anywhere from 12 to 18 months, Forbin. If you get the fast growers, there's guys that are called streakers out of a bunch of a breach, out of a spawn, and those streakers they run fast. So no, the boat does. Oh, I'm already there. I do not talk with BMX Boy. I haven't seen BMX Boy or talked to him in a long time. You can follow him. He is on Instagram, Rankle Bike Works. Check him out. It's not that much of a time frame. I mean, yeah, but once you get a rotation going there, Forbin, you're rotating the crop out pretty regularly. So, you know, it's constant. Once you get yourself rolling, it takes about, you know, like you said, a year to get yourself, once you get them in the ground, or in the ground, yeah, kind of like a real farmer there. Once you get them in there, then it is. Yeah, he does. He's got a couple of videos on Instagram. That's correct, 10 Speed. You might want to check it out over there. I think it's Rankle Bike Works as well. And he doesn't post consistently. If you have a YouTube channel, you should post consistently. Even though I don't have anything to report on, you can guarantee it that I'm here. every single day, every single Saturday at 10 a.m. on YouTube live. The Happy Oyster Show. So come on over every single Saturday, all right? Bike repairs. No, we're not doing bike repairs. No more. Arman, that is an excellent, excellent question. Have you calculated the weight and distribution of your vessel to keep it seaworthy? Yes and no. Boom! Zebra Fetish is in the house. Bring it on home. First off, this boat was originally a cabin cruiser. It had a big cabin, and somebody took a circular saw and cut it right along the edge, and then started the fiberglass. The fiberglass the whole thing. Fiberglass the hull, the bottom. They put a new deck on it and whatnot. This boat originally had either probably a 6-cylinder or maybe even an 8-cylinder engine in it that was down in the bottom that was, I'm going to say, in the neighborhood of 800 pounds, 500 to 800 pounds that engine was. I have got probably 500 pounds in that tumbler and then another 100 pounds worth of fiberglass. So, and wood. Yeah, maybe a little more. 500 pounds for the roller and maybe 1,000 pounds I got on that boat right now. I think it's going to handle it, no problem. It's 11 foot wide, 26 feet long. It was built to handle a lot more weight than what's on there right now. Now, when we get 100 bushels of 100 bags of oysters on there, I still think it's going to be able to handle it, no problem. So we shall find out. That will be a live event. I guarantee you, when the boat goes bloop into the drink, it will be a live event. When's that going to happen? I don't know. I'm hoping soon. It'll easily handle it. I agree. I agree, 10 speed. 10 speed's an engineer. All right, you do the math. 11 foot wide, 26 feet long. You need to know the hull V, but you know, it's, you know, if you really want to get to, it's gonna. I bet you could put them. A minivan would fit in there actually, and I bet you it would hold it. You'd be surprised what boats can hold. Now when it starts to rock, that's a good one. You watch an old bike band video? That's nice, Willard. I'm glad to hear it. How was it? Was it good? What else you got? What's up, Zebra? What did YouTube pay for 100 or 1,000 views? I heard that YouTube lowered the amount but never knew what the numbers were. What does YouTube pay for 100 or 1,000 views? 100 or 1,000 views, I don't know. It's going to be pennies. It's not a whole lot. It's not necessarily. Yeah, it does go by views. Got a boy, Zip. Happy Oyster t-shirts are coming. I can't, again, I'm trying to figure, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what the numbers are, but my Bike Man channel is still producing dollars for me. It's not an astronomical amount, but it's still producing. Bet you get a 4-stroke 150 for that. Nah, probably bigger than 150. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. I can guarantee you that, you know, mixing the gas for this 2-stroke is going to be a pain in the ass. But what am I going to do? You know, the motor is worth the price of the ignition. So, hey, we're going to deal with it with that big noisy 250 on there for now, and then we'll deal with that accordingly. But yeah, these 4-stroke engines are so smooth and they're so quiet. It doesn't. Burning gas in that motor will be the problem, meaning a lot of it, probably. But to get us started, it's going to be a great little engine, I think. I'm anxious to see what it is. Oh, I got a lead on a slip that is literally 2 minutes away. So that would be phenomenal. I mean, it just couldn't be better than that. So, all right. So I showed you that. You can see that the garage is an absolute mess. Well, what are you gonna do? You know? I showed you the new office. I showed you the fiberglass. It's raining out. I'm gonna probably do a little bit more cleanup here today. And I got a really good friend coming over today. I haven't seen him in a while. My buddy Guy. You might have remembered him as, he wants to be referred to as Baby Sass, but I call him Sasquatch. you got to go back over to the Bike Man channel, go to ice fishing, and then Sasquatch, and you'll be able to. It's a good one. No, in order to replace your job with a YouTube job, you're gonna need. I would say at least triple the amount of subscribers that I have on Bike Man channel. So that's coming up on 70, so like 200, 250. If you had 250,000 subscribers, you could be making a living on there. Anything less than that, maybe not. Soundtrack, what's going on? Nice to see you. Nice of you to stop on by on a beautiful Saturday. Rhino lining on what? What do you want to put rhino lining on? That stuff is beef. Don't paint it rhino line. Rhino line the inside outside. I work for a spray tech in Utah. Yeah, maybe. So Paul, you have had the spider crab before? So it's sweet meat? I'm telling you, the next time I see one, I'm gonna start bringing a net out there. There's some cool stuff we see out there on a regular basis. When I was fixing my bike always are accidentally when the oyster is live. What do you mean? Well, we're gonna try that out. You're fixing your bike on an oyster. Okay. Always on. I always have a bike to fix. Soundtrack, you keep up the good work, baby. Good job. Bring it on home. All right. I got nothing more. How long have I been on? Is it time to get the heck out of here yet? Oh, it's close. Pretty much there. I didn't think I was going to have a half an hour's worth of product. Let me try out my new. Let me see how my view is from up here. It's kind of nice, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's nice, right? Let's see what we got here. Can I lower this down a little bit? What do you think, huh? Let's see what happens. Antonio was like, oh, you're setting up a stage. You bet. Because you know the Happy Oyster is coming on down. How's that? That ain't too bad. I'm getting close to the edge here. This has got to go back here. There you go. Not too bad. It's going to be a good spot. I got my window here. I'm in good shape. Yeah. Blue crab, blue claw crabs. You should see all the little baby blue claw crabs that are in these bags of oysters. I mean, little suckers like this, you know. It's amazing, you know, the cages act as a artificial reef for a lot of these little baby type sea creatures, i.e. fish. There's little like sea lice that the fish eat, and it's just a breeding ground all the way around for a lot of different stuff, and it's really interesting to see it, and I really have a great time with that. So, blue claw crab is good. All right, so I look out my window. I'm styling, man. Life is good. I cannot complain. Our show would not be half as good if it wasn't for all of you guys that tune in each and every week. If it wasn't for you, our show would be zippity. It would be a nothing. It wouldn't be the funness that we have. So I deeply, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you guys for tuning in each and every Saturday. It's going to keep on going and going and going, and some days are better than others, and yes, I know, but it is a little bit slow, and I appreciate you guys hanging in there and keeping with me. So, you know, but each and every Saturday, 10 a.m. live, the Happy Oyster is going to come on. I am your host, Bart Burke, and I really appreciate everybody coming over. If you could do me a big favor, is share it, show them, get out there, do it, have fun, enjoy life. But if you could share my video or share our channel, share the whole shooting match, I would greatly appreciate it. As well as, you know, hey, I'm trying to build up more subscribers. I am advertising free at the present moment, and we're going to continue to stay that way for as long as I can possibly let it go. There might be some independent I'm talking about the Google ads now, okay? I'm not talking about my own private sponsorships, which is what it's going to be. That's where I'm going to be going with this. Driving vid when I talk. Forbin, you want me to go in the kitchen and do a video? You want me to go driving and do a video? I mean, whoa, man, Forbin, I'll do whatever I got to do. All right, so anyway, come over to our Twitter, our Instagram, and our Facebook. Mostly Instagram. Come over to our Instagram and our YouTube. I think I'm probably keep the Twitter, but I think I'm getting rid of Facebook. I'm really not happy with Facebook. I'm not, all the way around, I'm not happy with Facebook. Their stock is, How about Tesla? Elon Musk, I'm not even going to go there. Elon Musk, you know what Elon Musk needs to do? I love the guy. I think the guy is awesome. And I'm going to leave you on this note. He's got to stop working so much. All work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. And at the sounds of things from that New York Times interview, it sounds like he's working way too much. Okay? So let that be a lesson to all of us out there. Don't work too much. Okay? All right, guys, I love you so much. Have fun. Enjoy. We will see you next week. I made it 30 minutes. Much respect. Love you guys. I'll see you next week. Yeah. Love you guys. See you later. See you later. Hit the button. Off. Go. Why doesn't it work? Oh, every time it's the same thing, you know? There we go. All right. Adios.